Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today we're taking the EZA UI Goku, the free-to-play Phys 1 into ESBR, into Superclass only ESBR. There's not that many ESBR missions that he currently goes on apart from Realm of Gods, which it's a good team. I'm not saying it's not a good team, by the way, just for any of that, but it's to run him on Realm of Gods. The same name update would be nice to have now to be doing that. I'm not gonna lie. I would prefer doing it because then you can run the EZA int one with this one as well, while having that support with like even the strength one if you really wanted to, and then have you know, who else could you have on there? Of course, with the LR UI Goku as well, the AGL one from year 6. So yeah, we're gonna do Superclass. On Universe Survival Saga, of course, Universe Survival Saga category allies with the UI Goku, of course, on the support part of his passive, are getting that, what is it, attack and defense plus 30% with the key plus 3 as well, which is very nice. So Jiren and Toppo will be getting that boost as well. Jiren's insane, so getting an extra boost on top of how good he already is it's very nice. I mean, you saw there 5 million attack stat. But we are going to be running him on main rotation, just to show him off, obviously. So in terms of the rotation, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to run both Gokus on rotations and then have Vegeta as a floater. As much as I don't want to do that, because that's my guy. That is my boy. But I don't really want to run him off rotation. I mean, I could run him on rotation with Jiren, but Toppo and Jiren is such a good rotation to run that I don't really want to break it up. Even though Toppo's a good support as well. But yeah, I think as much as it hurts me, just a little bit. I think, to be fair, I could run this because Goku's constantly giving Jiren key, which means he shouldn't struggle for key. How many links he's got with Goku? Oh, he's literally only got 2. How many has Jiren got? 2. Maybe we won't do that. But for now, they'll be on rotation. We'll attack you, and then Jiren can have. I'll just give you those, or that, shall I say? But yeah, I've still got a bit of a backlog of content to upload, and of course that's because when I had that little mishap with this, actually funny enough, this EZA UI Goku's passive, of course I had to re-upload all of those videos that I did again, showcasing like all the Universe 7 units, like the free-to-play ones, and they're like showcasing them. So yeah, we had a bit of a backlog. We uploaded like 4 or 5 videos like across a day and a half, and yeah, it kind of backlogged some of the content, so I've still got a few of these videos to do, mainly in ESBR, which is fine. You know, there's not much content going on Dokkan right now anyway, especially because we're in the lead up to the worldwide celebration, which, by the way, video earlier on today, it's been leaked. Of course, if you haven't seen it, it's going to be Planet Namek Saga for worldwide celebration, so now no doubt it will probably be a LR Super Saiyan Goku of some form, and also an LR Frieza or LR Full Power Frieza of some form as well. So yeah, let me know down in the comments how you feel about that. Even if you have seen the video, like, what do you think? Are you excited to have it be Planet Namek Saga? Would you hoping for something else? Would you hoping for something else, but then you don't mind having Planet Namek Saga? Let me know all that stuff down in the comments. What do you think of that for free for 350 mil and worldwide celebration? I personally like it. I mean, it's a lot better than what everyone else is running away with. Everyone was like, well, it's gotta be Cell Saga because, you know, the update on JP had the images of Goku and Gohan from the Cell Saga, so it must be that. And I don't think anyone really wanted Cell Saga. Everyone was like, well, they could do Goku and Cell. I mean, we've already got, you know, a Cell unit with a lot of the stuff and good representation from the Cell Saga with the LR Gohan and Cell a couple years ago with worldwide. So yeah, that's something I really didn't want. I definitely don't mind Planet Namek Saga because, I mean, it's probably one of the most iconic moments in the entirety of Dragon Ball. With Goku going Super Saiyan, I'm just, as I said in that video, I'm just incredibly intrigued how they're going to do the units, because we already have the Planet Namek Saga Dokkan Fest transforming Goku, which he's still okay today. Like he's aged somewhat well. But that's not really the main issue with him. It's more so, that's not really an issue, but it's more so, of course, like we have that from the fight with Frieza, unless they're going to take something else, like where he does the, you know, as I said in that video again, like with the, maybe he has an active skill where, you know, obviously Frieza tries to trick him when he gives him some energy to escape, and he's like, you fool, or maybe, you know, they'll have different forms of super attacks. Of course, it's an LR, so he's gonna have, you know, he's gonna have multiple super attacks anyway. Yeah, I'm really intrigued of how they're gonna do it. Is it gonna be a transforming unit? Is the active gonna have the transformation in there? Because it's an iconic transformation, but we still got the strength Goku, as I said. Is the Frieza gonna be final form, or is it gonna be final form full power? We don't actually have a Frieza, which I've kind of waited for a while. A Frieza that transforms some way into full power Frieza. So yeah, I'm really intrigued of how they're gonna do things with the worldwide celebration. But it's definitely a good one to go for. I'm not gonna lie, I would have preferred, and I said this already, I would have preferred if it was GT themed, just because of how much I really wanted to have like a SSJ4 Goku and Vegeta to use into SSJ4 Gogeta with a transforming Shenron. Like that would have been so dope. But it looks like we're gonna have to wait for another worldwide celebration, or maybe year 7 to be able to see that. But I really wanted that. Like I really wanted a lot. I also really didn't mind, or I actually kind of wanted like Saiyan Saga Goku and Vegeta. I think they would have been dope. There's a lot of stuff to work off from the same saga with them two. You know, the amount of moves Goku does, like the amount of Kaioken moves he does. Maybe he starts in Kaioken, maybe he transforms into Kaioken. With Scout and Vegeta, that would have been cool. But yeah, I'm okay with this. I mean, they're good. The units are going to be amazing anyway. Like they're going to be incredibly hyped. They're hyped units anyway. Their passives are going to be insane. The animation's going to be insane. I don't doubt that. Like the hype is there. The hype is there. There's stuff I would have preferred personally. We will have our opinions. Right, we took a bit of damage on that rotation, I'm not gonna lie. Vegeta's actually stunned. I mean, I trust LRUI Goku here, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't think I'm gonna pop an item. But no, I'm gonna do it just in case. I don't want to die. We'll attack you at the end just because Vegeta's stunned, and then we'll attack Cabal with Jeet. Dodge. Hey, one thing that is good about this UI Goku is the fact that he does have the ability to dodge, which is just, I've said this before with a lot of units that can dodge. It's such a great utility tool to have on any tough event where you're able to dodge. The only thing with this UI Goku, he's still going to do really well in the ESBR, like really well. The only thing is, Legendary Goku event is definitely more suited to this Goku, because obviously he stacks his attack and defense continuously. And a longer drawn out event where you're not constantly jumping between phases, like it's one continuous event, means you can stack it for as long as you're in the event, which means at some point, you know, Goku's gonna have 500k plus defense and take no damage versus full power SSJ4 Goku when he can't dodge anymore. Whereas, yes, you get to keep the dodge in the SBR, which is, by the way, fantastic. But the only thing with that is the fact that because ESBR isn't drawn out, like you're jumping between each phase or each battle, if you will. Once you stack the attack and defense, you got to restack it because it completely resets, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because I said Goku's still going to work really well here. Like he's still going to do well in ESBR. But yeah, it's just that small thing. As I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just a minor kind of I don't want to call it a bad point or a con, because it's not really a con, but I'm just gonna go with a con. That's just kind of like the minor kind of downside, I guess, if you will, to running him in the SBR, is that you can't build him up as much as you would in Goku event, which means he isn't going to be as good because he isn't going to be doing as much damage. His defense isn't going to be as high for when he gets super attacked. Yes, he still has the chance to dodge, which is great. But yeah, obviously Goku event, you just have more leeway to build him up a lot more, and it doesn't get reset, which is why I think he just slightly edges Goku event, in my opinion. Of course, it is just my opinion. You might think, oh, that doesn't matter, but it's small, it's very minor. It doesn't make him a bad unit, it doesn't make him useless in the SBR. It just means he's, in my opinion, more suited to Goku event. Nice additional as well, which means we're building up a bit more, but we are near the end of this phase. A crit 1.2 milli, and he also dodges hits. That was a good showing from UI Goku there. Of course, he's given this LRUI Goku Ki +3 and attack and defense +30% with his Universe Survival Saga support part of his passive, which is nice. Oh, really? You can just finish him off? Oh, we hit him with the active. That way we don't have to mess up the rotations and we can just end it now. And take no damage. And Cabba's done. Vegeta constantly clutching that right arm, which always pains him. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, we're kind of walking this ESBR. Like, as I said, Goku definitely going to be bad here. Just, as I said, in the Legendary Goku event, you just have more leeway to. It's not leeway. It's just obviously we've been drawn out. As I said, you can build him up a hell of a lot more compared to now. Like, you can get that attack stat to about 300-400k, get the defense stat up to something very similar. You know, it's definitely not a bad thing. I do not like all those int attacks at the end. I'm not gonna lie. I know Jiren's a beast, but I'm not ready to sit there and watch you take like 3 attacks off of an int Zamasu there. But we're not about to do that. What's quite nice is finally having these two on rotation, both UI Gokus. It's not something that I've been doing a lot, because I've constantly, whenever I've done it in LGE, you constantly had Goku as a floater. We constantly had a floater unless we rotate the LR UI Goku off at the end and then put him on rotation. So at least we finally get to run the both, you know, the UI Goku and then, you know, or the UI Goku sign with the LR UI Goku as well. It just works so well. Both units that are very good. You got one building up his attack and defense, one that is just one of the best units in the entire game, and then you just watch both of them dodge. You watch both of them dodge almost everything. Apart from that one time you get super attacks and you're just like, well, why didn't you dodge? Like here, are you gonna dodge for me? We have an item active, but dodge. Yeah, there we go. So I like to see that 70% dodge coming in. How much damage are you going to take with a Whis active? It's been a while since I've used Jiren, I'm not going to lie. Even with a Whis active, 25k, I mean, that's not bad, but still, over 20k with a Whis active, I'm glad I popped that. We should be good here, because you're up front, which means you're taking no int attacks. We've still got a Whis active, which means, yeah, we probably won't really take damage anyway. I'm going to give you those so you can get your 18 off. Popo can attack him as well, and then we'll have Boo attack the Zamasu at the end. We've also got a Dokkan attack as well. I'll probably leave that to LRUI Goku, because he'll just do ridiculous amounts of damage. Big 2.2 milli. Rose stunned as well. .1 from Topo, having that type advantage. He's such a good unit as well. Very good support unit. Oh, they're both stunned. That was a very good rotation. I might rotate him off. No, I'm not going to rotate him off. I'm not going to rotate him off. I want the Dokkan attack with Goku, but I want it perfectly set up here with all of his linked active, apart from one. Like, oh, we're going to have to miss it, though, unfortunately. But it's okay. We're still going to do a good amount of damage, obviously. We'll give Vegeta those int orbs at the end, giving him his 18 key. Of course, they're both stunned. We don't have to worry about dodging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bang. Pro Dokkan player. Hopefully we get the additional after this as well. Then we get that guaranteed crit off. Okay, he didn't additional, but that does. But the Zamasu is gone, so we don't have to worry about Rose. But yeah, I mean, you're more than seeing that the EZA int UI, not int UI Goku. This definitely is an int. The EZA free to play Phys UI Goku is more than capable to hold his own. Like, you're seeing that right now. Like, he's more than capable of like holding his own in ESBR. Like, he just works really, really well. Just the only downside is you won't be able to build him up anywhere near as much as you would do in the likes of Legendary Goku event, just because it's not as drawn out as I said before. Which, yes, it's a minor downside, but yeah, it definitely doesn't deter from him still working really well and being a very, very good unit in general, and also in ESBR. So while it is kind of annoying that you can't build him up as much, he's still really good here. He's still really good here. He's a good support for Universe Survival Saga, especially running him in rotation with Goku, because that means one of the best units in the game in LRUI Goku is being even better, doing even more damage. He can dodge, which is just a great mechanic to have. And yeah, he's just constantly building up his attack and defense. Just unfortunately not as much as Legendary Goku event. And bang, Goku Black is done. There we go. I mean, yeah, he works really, really well in ESBR. Just, as I said, he's just a bit more suited to the likes of Legendary Goku event. I even set a new record. Nice. And we got a mission. We've got 5 extra keys. So yeah, that's UI Goku in ESBR. I've still got a couple more to like take Roshi, etc. into ESBR. Even Go Frieza I still have to do. So yeah, do stay tuned for that by turning the bell on. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.